Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful. What'd you say, bitch?
Good. All right. Rafe, you got to hit your recorder. Okay, so.
I'll get it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Is that one going too? I think I heard it.
Uno.
I'm
dos,
just scared.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They are?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still a little spooked about masks.
Yeah.
Or not masks, but like I'm still scared now that it's like everyone stopped wearing them and whatever. They're walking in all willy-nilly into the restaurant.
Yeah, it's over. America's over it.
I know.
America's like, we ain't giving up another summer, God damn it. So like,
You think I ain't going to Senior Frogs this summer and letting my titties ride all over that pontoon?
dude, you think I'm not getting a flight of IPA? You're out of your fucking mind.
I love it when, like, just the idea of a very country man being like, yeah, I fucking love IPAs.
Dude, do you fuck with Indian Pale Ale? Hey, y'all, for real. Yeah, I know it sounds like it's foreign, but dude, it's pretty good, man. Like, I still love Bush. Don't shoot me or nothing, but Indian Pale Ale is where it's at. I don't call it IPA. I call it what it is.
It's an India Pale Ale. It makes
It's
you
made by
feel
Indians, dude. Native Americans make that shit, dude. It is good.
makes you feel like you're transported. Makes you feel like you're foreign
it
without
does, dude.
actually being foreign.
You're right. I think they put peyote in there. 'Cause,
Ayahuasca.
Yeah, dude.
You seen Ace Ventura?
Dude,
You ever seen Ace Ventura?
Yeah, what's it have to do with ayahuasca, man? I don't remember that being. Did you do ayahuasca and watch
No.
Ace Ventura?
Peyote. There's all the there's guano.
Guano's bat shit. That ain't peyote, dude.
What?
Guano's bat poop, man. That's not a drug. It's literally shit. They make it like clay.
Oh, cool. I never ate nothing or anything.
Dude, I'm starting to think you've never even seen a Jim Carrey movie before. You just watch clips on YouTubes. You didn't know The Mask earlier? You're talking about guano being peyote? That's not in the movie, dude. I've seen that movie like 500 times.
Literally right before we started the podcast, I was talking about masks and what did I say about Jim Carrey's?
You said something about mask, and I was like, somebody stop me smoking. And you go, what's that? And then I go, The Mask. You're like, oh, yeah, I know. And
I've
I'm
seen
like,
The Mask.
There's no way you can say those two sentences to someone who's seen The Mask, and they would not know what I was talking about.
I'm
And
not-
you're like trying to, I feel like you secretly have never seen a Jim Carrey movie, and you're like trying to bullshit on the podcast. Like, oh, yeah, Ace Ventura, guano. Yeah, it's funny. It's like peyote. And I'm like, what? In character, I had to call it out.
Oh, man.
Seriously, though, dude, you had that Indian Pale Ale, dude. It's made by Navajo Indians, dude. It's like, we're basically paying them back for, killing them and whatnot.
Well, they put like a little piece of turquoise into each Indian Pale Ale.
I knew it.
So, and you pair that with a Native American spirit cigarette, and boy,
Pairs
you
well.
are
Pairs well.
really going.
Mm-hmm. Get you a little Adobe bread.
Adobe Reader?
Get you a little Adobe Acrobat, dude. And like, I got Adobe Acrobat. I drink Indian Pale Ale. I support Native Americans. So you don't hate on me, dude.
I may look. I got Adobe Acrobat,
Listen.
okay? Adobe Reader. Got it all.
All right, Dale. Go back in the house. All right. Y'all be cool. Hey, I'm putting in an above ground pool if you want to come over. It's one of them ones with Walmart. I prop it up with PVC pipe, tear it down every year, buy a new one. Whatever.
Build a deck around it, spend about $1,900 on the deck.
I fill it up
Move
with the
on.
hose. No chlorine. Chlorine's for suckers, dude. It's how they get you. You know how I shock my pool? I pour in an IPA. That's how I shock it. I pour in an IPA. I let that peyote kill all the bacterias. Thank you, Gaia, Mother Earth.
Gaia. Oh, man. Thanks a lot, Pocahontas.
I like Dale.
Me too. That's a good dude.
He's a good neighbor.
Great neighbor. Hey, welcome to the podcast, everybody. We got my boo-boo Rafe Williams here today. Sup? It's always me and the boys when Libby's out of town.
You and the boys. That's
Tuna
all right.
and the boy. I love it.
You bring a little.
You guys are my people.
Bring a little testosterone up in here. It's all
I
right.
bring testosterone.
I said we can bring a little testosterone up in here.
Yeah.
We can bring a little for hims up in here. See what's up.
For Hims, is that commercial where like you order?
Future sponsor for hims. It's the one where Snoop Dogg was like, "Hey man, I don't need this."
Oh fuck, we got to clap. But
I was gonna ask about it.
What you should have. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Does it mean everything's gone before that?
No. It's just how he lines up the video. But it's like this will happen sometimes. We just start going.
I literally
and Randy
almost,
writes
you
us
roasted,
notes in the Google thing. He'll be like, "Fucking clap, you idiots."
You roasted me so hard for clapping last time we did it. I didn't bring it up.
I roasted you for clapping or
Yeah.
not clapping?
Because you were like roasting me about how it's Libby's job or whatever. So I was like, guess we're not doing it.
No. Clap fuckos.
Clap fuckos. What were we just talking about?
For Hims.
Oh, yeah. It's like a commercial that cracks me up because Snoop Dogg took the money to like do the advertisement, but you could tell he had final say in the commercial because he's like, for shizzle my dizzles, for Hims, it'll help your dick stay hard. I don't need it, but you might. It's
he said that.
I mean, pretty much the commercial
that's
was
badass.
him reminding people that his penis works great.
Yeah, he's like, they just pay me a lot of money to do this.
Yeah.
I literally don't take any of these supplements.
Yeah.
You're on your way to helping your ED. Oh, they had a cute little cactus. Did you see that?
And it grew, got hard like a penis.
He was growing because his
Which
dinger's
is like
working.
the last thing you'd want to put in a vagina.
A cactus.
Yeah. It's a weird. That's a weird thing to be like.
Well,
we'll make your penis like a cactus.
Well, he was very
prickly
cute.
and full of water.
All right, so we're on the Hims website. We're getting ready to do the
How often are you
quiz.
suffering from ED? Every time, half the time, on occasion, rarely.
I'm asking you guys.
I don't know.
On occasion. 40. Oh, look at the little cactus, dude. What sorts of result are you looking for? Get hard and stay hard.
That's the answer 100% of the time when a man takes this. All of the above, maybe. Increase my libido.
What? Just them?
Wouldn't it be funny if you didn't want one and the other? Like, you want to be hard as fuck all the time, but you never want to actually have sex. Like, it's like, increase my libido. No. I just want to be hard and stay hard. That's it. I just want to walk around the gym in sweatpants and make everyone uncomfortable.
Yeah, I want to be hard as a rock. That's such a funny option. Get hard and stay hard. Let's help get you the right treatment. Little growing cactus. All right. I saw this thing the other day, and it made me think. I was like, ooh, maybe I need to check into this. It was like for people that sweat really bad. And it was like people that talked about their armpits and whatever. And then a couple people talked about their feet. And, I got a sweaty feet problem.
Yeah, your feet stink. Your feet are pretty gross.
We had a mouse, and Rafe was making fun of my feet because the bottoms of them.
Dude, the bottoms of her feet look like Kraft Singles cheese. They're yellow. And I was like, we got a mouse. You better not let your feet get out from under the covers. He's going to climb the bed and nibble on your soles of your feet. I think it's a big wheel of cheddar.
Oh, fuck.
This cheese has gone bad. Some little mouse like click, 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 gets in the bed. And he's like, oh God. He like goes back to the little mouse colony under our couch cushion. He's like, oh, you gotta take me to mouse ER. I'm fucked up. I think I got food poisoning.
I got nicotine poisoning. Oh,
the
man.
cheese has gone bad.
I think this was it. My Carpe. Yep, this is it. This is the commercial that I saw the other day. Goodbye, sweaty underarms. Head to toe. Hand, foot, and underarm. Well, I just need feet stuff. Goodbye, sweaty hands. Goodbye, sweaty hands and feet. Do they have one just for feet? Yep. Look at that. Goodbye, sweaty feet.
What's in it?
I don't know. That's kind of what I wonder is like, would it just says dermatologist recommended. I mean,
It
that
has-
sells it right there.
It has 666 reviews, dudes. The number of the beast. You don't want that.
Mark of the beast, brother. You better get away from
Carpe.
that.
Carpe Dios, Dios Deus, Carpe Dios Deus. You rub it on your feet, and like a Crossroads demon shows up. It's like, oh God, what's that smell?
He's like, you're real.
Tell me your wish, and I'll take your soul. Oh God, it smells like vinegar in here.
That is exactly what they say. It's like a vinegary smell.
Mm.
Dermatologist recommended.
If you
so.
soaked like a turd in vinegar, is what it is.
Whatever, dude. It does not smell like poop.
Man.
Apply a dime. So I gotta wash and dry my feet.
Yeah, that would help just in and of itself.
Okay, why do feet smell bad? You know, we don't know. I use it with Odor X. I still have sweaty feet, but this has helped. I'm just reading all these testimonials for people's feet.
Riveting.
I use the foot lotion, and it is a miracle cream. I am over 40, and to finally not slide out of my open-toed shoes has been a blessing.
What the fuck? What in the fuck, dude? That sounds like a bit. I use the foot lotion. It's a miracle cream. I am over 40, and to finally not slide out. Slide out. If your foot's so wet that you're sliding out of open-toed shoes, that's crazy, dude.
Sandy S. from Michigan.
I'll tell you what, every tarp in the world's a slip and slide if I'm barefoot, because I'm going to step and just crocodile mile all the way down to the end.
I'll slide on cement. That's how sweaty these bad boys are.
Dude, just imagine putting that wet foot getting put on you under the blanket at night. Oh, God. Ooh.
All right.
You ever had somebody with wet hands, sweaty palms? I guess that's the thing. My buddy growing up, man, had the wet. Dude, you shake his hand, it felt like he just pulled it out of a tub.
Yeah. Pulled it out of
Just
his tub.
yeah, like it had been soaking for a while. He'd shake your hand and it'd be like, it would like make the noise.
Yeah, there was like remember there were kids in elementary school that had like really clammy hands, and I'll get clammy hands sometimes, but that's not the same. You're talking about straight up,
Straight wet.
like Sandy, but with
Sandy.
someone's hand.
Sandy S.
Yeah.
Well, Sandy, we're glad you're better. I hope
Yeah.
you listen to the podcast. Wouldn't that be wild if she listened and she's like, you used my quote. I'm a Slop Citizen.
They use my testimonial. I have been very impressed
Boo.
with the Carpe foot cream.
It'll be hard to top
Tim
Sandy.
B. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Tim B.
Oh,
No.
that's it. We only have 3.
I love that they picked 3 quotes and that was one of them.
It's fucking hilarious.
Unlock the savings. Carpe deuce, deuce, deuce.
Oh boy.
Anita Figgins.
What
Kept
a
my
name.
feet dry. Very to the point.
I'm not gonna lie. My husband began using the Carpe foot cream recently. Before, the smell of his feet was so bad, I would make him wash his feet before he could get in bed with me at night. We tried so many different suggestions from so many different people. Nothing had even touched the smell or sweat his feet saw daily. Sounds cheesy,
Oh, he's got
but
cheesy.
Carpe has saved my nose from his smelly feet.
Carpe de nose.
I just like that she wrote the review and not the person using it. She's like, let me tell you, this has changed my fucking life.
What if you get the tube and you just squeeze it and a pair of socks falls out? Like, we just said you'd keep your feet dry. We didn't say how we'd go about it.
Oh my God. Oh boy.
All right.
I
No, we're still going with this.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, I'm just looking at some of
Rand
them.
Paul. Rand Paul uses it. Rand P says, this product has stopped the most persistent odor in my house from feet that I have ever seen. Nothing we have ever tried has changed this until Carpe. This is zero order at any time. We take off the shoes as such a well-made product. I will definitely be a customer for life, and I believe states' rights is also very important.
Damn, Rand.
How many Rand P's are there in the world? That's fucking Rand Paul.
It's definitely Rand Paul.
And if your name was Rand P and you weren't Rand Paul, you would definitely put that in the review. You'd be like, not Rand Paul.
you would start the review with, "Hey everybody, no, my name looks very similar to Rand Paul.
Plus,
it's not him."
Yeah, you would definitely start the review like that. And if it was the real Rand Paul, I feel like he definitely would have been like, "By the way, totally kicked my neighbor's ass. Did not get punched in the face." Remember when his neighbor beat his ass?
No.
Oh, dude, he's such an asshole that his neighbor, like, they got in a fight over lawn care, and his neighbor, like, came over and beat his ass on his front lawn.
Is there a video of it?
Rand Paul neighbor.
Oh, he got prison time.
Yeah, but like.
Also, what a pussy! Like, why did you really want that guy to get prison time? Were you really like, oh my God?
I don't know what happened.
He has just.
But here's the thing. That's not like some. Rand Paul, I imagine, as a senator, probably lives in a pretty upscale neighborhood. I can't even put Carpe on my feet because of this neck brace.
Oh my fucking
That's
God.
Fake, right? Somebody just
Gotta
made
be
that.
fake.
That's fucking hilarious.
Look at poor Rand Paul.
What if you found out Brown and Crouppen was his lawyer?
Oh man,
Have you been hurt by being punched by your neighbor for being a fucking asshole 24/7?
Terry Crouppen has been on the move lately.
6 broken ribs.
Oh wow.
His neighbor beat his ass. Like, what was it over? Gated Kentucky community. That's how they do things in Kentucky, buddy. But what's funny to me is that really falls in line. Him getting his ass beat for being an asshole really falls in line with his libertarian values. And watch how quickly he threw that shit out the window.
Yeah.
When he got his ass beat.
Yeah, he was like, no. We need the law to intervene.
Yeah. Most libertarian values are like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah.
Every man for himself. You take care of problems yourself. Self-governance. Well, seems like your neighbor self-governed your fucking ass, bitch.
Dude,
what did you do, Rand Paul? You ran right to the courts and let big government take care of your problems for you. Fake libertarian. Randy puts up a graphic right now that says fake libertarian. It'll be on there.
Oh, my God.
Hot take.
Okay.
Rand Paul, fake libertarian.
And like the big red X that they do in those commercials.
Family Feud.
Okay.
Rand Paul's picture, but it's like the double negative. You know how they do that in political ads?
Oh, yeah. Where it's like
they'll do an
sepia
X-ray
overlay. Yeah. They do. That'd be a really funny.
Sepia or sepia?
I always say sepia. Randy, how do you pronounce it? Do you know how to pronounce it?
I'm sorry, I was writing something. What's that?
Oh, you're doing great. Thanks for doing your job and
You're
not
welcome.
texting on your fucking
Is it
cell
sepia
phone.
or sepia when we're talking about like those, those pictures of Six Flags?
I don't know.
All right.
I think it's sepia.
Let's go with that.
Doesn't fucking matter. Okay, so on the afternoon of November 3rd, Rand Paul was mowing his lawn in the well-to-do gated community where he's lived for 17 years. It's an enclave dotted with swimming pools, an artificial lake, and at least one private tennis court. Blah, 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 blah. So,
Yeah, get to the good part.
a place where Greek revival homes feature grand columns. So, and I guess the columns on Paul's house are rather modest by the standards of the neighborhood, a fact that doesn't escape notice. They pick on Rand because he has the smallest one out there, one local confided in this GQ journalist. All right, so it says, according to New York Times, he had just stepped off of his riding lawnmower when Boucher tackled him from behind. The senator apparently never heard Boucher coming because he was wearing sound-muting earmuffs.
Ha, ha, ha.
You mean headphones?
He sucker punched me, dude. I do Krav Maga. If I saw him coming, dude, I would have fucked him up. He's your typical fucking fake bully.
Dude, what a little pussy weenie boy. He's dude, I do hit. Okay, describing the alleged attack, Paul's spokesman. Sergio Jor said his boss was blindsided. He came out of nowhere, just knocked me off.
Rand was asleep on a hammock. The story keeps changing. Rand was in ICU in a coma, and he just came out of nowhere.
Okay, Jim Skaggs, who lives nearby, said he thinks Boucher charged at Rand Paul from the street. From that direction, Paul's yard slopes steeply downward, blah, 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 toward the lake, barreling downward about 30 degrees. What?
Nothing. I want to get to the part where he gets his ass beat.
All right. Well, then why don't you do the fucking read through?
No, go.
No. You
Go
go right ahead.
I mean, it's just a 12-page GQ article. That could be the whole podcast.
You start fucking reading through, brother.
He charged Rand Paul from the street, from that direction, blah, blah, blah. State police tackled him. Imagine, blah, 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 barreling downward about 30 degrees. Imagine a path would increase the force of a running tackle. They're all trying to make all these excuses about why he got his ass beat. How a man of Boucher's diminutive stature, now they're making fun of how the guy was small. An acquaintance of the two men estimates they both stand 5'6" and weigh about 140 pounds. Could do so much damage. Lightweight battle, flyweights. State police said he suffered minor injuries. They don't really get into
No,
the
they
fight.
really don't. Just at first they said he's got a minor injury. He's cool. But then he was really struggling, and he had a pleural effusion.
How much jail time did this guy get?
I mean, probably a lot, don't you think?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Oh, God. Jesus, this is a very long article
That's what
about
I'm
it.
saying. It's like 12 and a half pages long.
Oh, he got sentenced to additional prison time over yard assault. That's him? Whoa.
Yeah, that guy, he kind of looks like, who was the couple that took their guns out in the McCloskeys?
You know he's running for Senate?
Ted McCloskey?
Yes. And
Fuck that guy.
the picture's so fucking funny. Yeah, these are the people, I'm sure everyone remembers this, like the people that stood on their fucking front lawns while Black Lives Matter protesters were marching through the Central West End, and they the lady had the fucking pizza stain or like mustard stain on her shirt too in the photo.
It's also funny that the guy's name is Renee. Rand Paul got his ass beat by a guy named Renee, which probably burns him even more.
Dude. I mean, he had to have gotten extra time because...
I just want to know his original.
Okay, so he had initially been sentenced to 30 days in jail for the attacks, as well as 100 hours of community service and a $10,000 fine. But prosecutors said that sentence was too lenient and won the right to argue for a harsher sentence. So in a separate civil case, Boucher was also ordered to pay Rand Paul more than $580,000 in damages. Prosecutors were seeking a prison term of 21 to 27 months.
Look at the next paragraph.
Okay.
During the virtual hearing, Paul, who suffered broken ribs in the November 2017 attack, said he flew 10 feet in the air from the force of the attack and was left with significant injuries he'll have lifelong symptoms from. Bro, 140-pound guy made you fly 10 feet in the air. You swore on a Bible. Rand Paul.
Yeah, he threw
I'm
me.
looking at you. Rand Paul. 10 feet in the air. You were at the height to dunk a basketball from a 140-pound man hitting you running downhill on your John Deere riding lawnmower. Come on. Fake libertarian.
Fake
Strike
libertarian Rand Paul. You heard it here.
Yeah.
Dude,
crazy.
I can barely kick a soccer ball 10 feet in the air.
Man, I got to tell you. 30 days. I don't like the money, the civil suit.
Yeah, $580,000 fucking dollars.
But I bet 30 days in jail. I bet he's just been pissing his neighbor off for. I bet he's the kind of guy that like mows his grass with his fucking chute like facing your yard and blows all his mowed grass like into and runs over your shrubs.
Yeah.
I bet he's just that kind of guy. The kind of guy that like breaks up his leaves and dumps them over the fence into your yard, or like cuts a limb down of one of your trees without asking.
Yeah, Rand Paul's smoking in the backyard and he flicks his cigarette butts into your
But
yard.
he smokes those really skinny cigarettes, which
Caprice.
makes you want to punch him in the face. Yeah, he smokes
And
Caprice.
and
he holds it like this.
They have lipstick stains on them. It's like, what?
He smokes Caprice and he pinches them like with his thumb and index finger and smokes them like, and he coughs after each one.
He puts a long Cruella DeVille like smoker and puts
what are those
his
things
tiny
called?
Capri in there. Just a Cruella de Vil smoker.
I don't think that's the legal term.
I think it is.
Let's talk shit on my doctor.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Oh, yeah. So tell everybody what's been going on. Rafe's been having some health problems. Let's go through it.
Okay.
Give him the
Because
lowdown.
Randy can chime in on this.
Yeah, because
I'm having gallstones, I think. I've lost a little bit of LBs since January. I've been dropping some weight, getting my health back. Apparently losing weight rapidly can cause cholesterol to exit your body through your gallbladder. Didn't know that. And that can cause gallstones, which can be extremely painful. And you got to get your gallbladder yanked out. Randy says, I got to get it done. I'm trying. I've turned into, I am not a holistic medicine person, but I've got, you name it, I'm taking it. What do I got? I got turmeric pills. I'm taking apple cider vinegar gummies. I'm drinking straight apple cider vinegar with hot water like tea. I'm taking a thing called Stonebreaker that I got off the internet that says not approved by the FDA. I'm taking it. It tastes like it's just iced tea in a vial. I think I got. I pay like $40 for it, but I drink it every day.
oh, yeah.
I'm taking, what else? There's something else.
You got a whole
Calcium,
array.
vitamin C. Randy, what are you going to give me? What do you got?
Papaya, right?
Papaya enzymes to help with
Papaya.
the digestion of fatty foods and sugars.
That's what I need. But my doctor is called the Country Doctor. Okay? This is the insurance I have. It's not country. It sounds kitschy and homespun and fun, but all it means is that he's a real dumb piece of shit. Because,
Dude, I
First-
just can't believe his name is actually the country
yeah,
doctor.
they should call him the socially awkward doctor because he has no bedside manner. He has a braided belt. I'm not kidding you. I'm not exaggerating, Randy.
Oh, my God. It's not just
This
came out of-
dude has like a braided belt from the 90s, and when he buckles it, there's like 4 feet of belt hanging off, just hanging down past his knees. Do you remember when like Garth Brooks and like country people used to wear braided belts in the 90s and they'd fold them over and let them hang down like it was their penis, like right in front of their jeans? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh, my God. Yeah. They're horrific.
That's what this dude comes in with, like a lab coat looking all disheveled, and this should have been my first.
The fact that his name is Country Doc, he doesn't go by, whatever Dr. Mitchell practice or whatever.
Mm-mm.
It's just straight.
Don't call him out by name.
Okay, can we take that out, Randall?
No, I don't care. I mean, fuck him. Dr. Mitchell. I don't give a shit. He sucks. I hope he listens.
Well, people are gonna probably, yeah.
You'll be able to look him up. I don't really care.
The website, dude. It looks like it was
Yeah,
made in 1997.
But why is there an American flag?
That's pixelated, like the graphic.
Yeah, it's terrible. And it's on me, but it was hard to find a primary care doc. I got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Illinois. I'm trying
Yeah.
to do what I can do. But I go in and this guy's just like, I go to get blood work done. Now I might have to go to New York. Might have to have emergency. We had to do blood tests to check for pancreatitis, which Randy had, says awful, right?
Worst pain of my life, dude. Totally fucking sucked.
Yeah, and it can fuck your liver up. So I go get an ultrasound. He's like, and he doesn't call me. I got to call him, and he's like, oh, yeah, you got gallstones. You're going to have to get your, that's how he talks. He talks like a fly.
He talks like the little guy. He talks like a fly.
He talks like a fucking fly.
He sounds like the little things in the animals in Animal Crossing, because I'll be like,
That's exactly what he sounds like. Yeah, he does. He should call himself the Animal Crossing doctor because he sounds. It's a little more like that, and it's like that's what he sounds like. He'll be like, "Yeah, what's going on? How's comedy?" Then I'm like, "Should I be?" He didn't ask what kind of pain are you in. He's just like, "You need a referral," and then he just writes a referral for blood work. Now this is 2 weeks ago. I got blood work done.
Yeah.
I gotta go to New York. They say when you get your gallbladder out, you might just have to take unexpected shits.
Yeah, dude. It flies straight through you from what I've heard.
Yeah, my brother said he ate a piece of pizza. He swallowed a bite of Casey's pizza, and a sausage just fell into his underwear. That's basically.
It just went.
Yeah. like you said, I think you said earlier, like he just like looked at his underwear and there was a full slice of pizza just in his trousers.
There was
He's
one
like,
slice of Casey's taco pizza
Yeah.
with the lettuce still on it.
And then like the crumpled up sauce packet was on it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I didn't even remember eating that. But the dude, like, he calls me today after I left a shitty message, and it's like been 2 weeks. He's like, yeah, the ultrasound's ultrasound. You just need to go get your gallbladder out whenever you feel like it. And I'm like, what do you mean whenever I feel it? I like how surgery is something that you said when I feel like it, and I go, well, what were the blood tests for? And he's like, and they were to check you for pancreatitis, bad liver function, possibly. And I'm like, did you just throw up and eat it while we were on the phone? Are you a fly? And then he's like, and I go, so it could be pancreatitis? She's like, yeah, it could be. And I was like, I could have liver problems? Yeah, possibly. Could it be an appendix? Yeah, that's something too. I go, so we do need this blood work before I go and have elective surgery, right? And he's like, yeah, it'd probably be a good idea. And I'm like, it's been 2 weeks. You know why it's been 2 weeks? Because the country doctor, when he gets lab tests done, makes them mail them to him like it's 1842, Pony Express style. Won't get them over the phone, won't get them emailed. He has to have them snail mailed to him.
Here's what I don't understand about that. And even like Rafe calls up to the country doctor the other day and talks to his the country doctor's secretary, assistant, whatever. And Rafe was like, well, they told me at Quest Diagnostics for my blood work that he likes to have them mailed to him. And the lady was like, oh yeah, he does. And it's like, I don't understand what the advantage is. Like, does he think
he's
they're
a fucking idiot?
Does he think they're like?
I'm like, first of all, you only live 2 weeks because you're a common housefly. Like that, you
You're
probably
a
die.
fly.
You're gonna die before my test results get to you. You know what's funny? He is on his own answering machine for his practice. And I bet they're closed. And I kind of want to call it so you guys can hear his answering machine.
100% call it.
This is my doctor that I pay money to. So hold on a second. Let's call the old country doc and see. Can I play it on here? How do I do it?
So just hold put it on speakerphone and hold the speaker right to the mic.
Hold on. Let's get.
Well, after you do this, we'll really get into some of the. Hey, if no reply within
right,
20.
Here we go. Hold on.
They're
gonna hang up if he answers.
Yeah, 100%.
He won't. Trust me. Here we go. Welcome
to the country doctor. Please note, if you're receiving this system, we may be helping other patients either in the room or on other lines. If you are a new patient and have questions about the practice, we have new patient forms and information at country doctor. If this is a truly urgent question from my family or change number, please note that this will give out my cell phone. There are 2 cell phone numbers to potentially call.
1-800-FLY-FLY-FLY.
Please note that
I am a
calls will
fly.
return during normal hours, which are 7:30 to 2:30 Monday through Friday, and 7:30 to 11 on Saturday. Please leave your name of your insurance plan.
That's good enough.
Dude,
I'm out bothering cattle right now.
he is a weird dude. Well,
I feel
and
bad. I want to like him. Like I want to be on his side.
I wanted to like him too. When you got this doctor, and I was like, damn,
I was like,
his name is the country doctor. Like, I was excited.
Yeah, I expected him to pull out an old timey leather medical bag.
And then he ends up, your first appointment, he was like, you're fat, you need to lose weight.
Well, I mean, yeah, essentially. But I mean, he's not wrong about that. Like I kind of liked the forwardness of that. But then I'm like,
but that's like
so
no
I did
bedside
it, and now
manner.
I'm sick from losing weight. And he's like, yeah, sorry. I mean, it's on me a little bit. The place is not great. Our country style waiting room.
Why are they telling us the main entrance? These are solid made in the USA steel rails.
I've never seen this. This is so stupid.
I just clicked on the office. So at the very bottom, it's like office pictures. I clicked on that. Building,
Why is that?
entrance, waiting room.
Look at the chairs. It's just because they put cushions. They
Yeah.
like just got that at like a yard sale. The chairs are painted green and have cushions, so it's a country style waiting room. And I'm like, okay.
Patients usually feel relaxed in our waiting room, although most patients receive care within 5 minutes of their scheduled appointment. Many of our magazines go unread in our waiting room, secondary to the patient not having to wait to see a board-certified family physician.
Every time he lurks out into the waiting room, he's like, there's no spider webs in here, are there? I'm like, no, you're fine.
The fact that he has that in his bio, that's like, many of our magazines go unread in our waiting room. Hilarious.
I mean, it's on me.
It is on you.
A
And
little bit, but at the same time, there's a minimum expectations. Look at that website created by Dr. David Mitchell on his home-built Macintosh computer. I swear to God, not making that up. Just seeing it for the first time and feel pretty dumb that I give this guy money.
Macintosh computer, and it's home built.
Why is any of that information pertinent?
You like
Website, and he's like proud of it. This website looks like it's from 1994. It is like it looks like
everything is Times
you
New
know what
Roman.
it looks like, dude. It looks like you ever go to rotten.com back in the day.
Yeah.
It looks like the rotten.com website where it's just like blue letters underlined, and you don't know what you're gonna find when you click on them. Like,
Yeah. I went to
that's crazy.
some like years ago, some local chapter in like Missouri or some shit like that, a KKK website, just to like see what they had going on, and it literally looked almost exactly like this. It
Yeah,
was
you might want to elaborate on that a little bit.
no,
Yeah. I just went on there to see what they got going on. Seemed like a few good ideas floating around.
No. I just was like,
What's
I can't
up?
believe they have an actual website.
Yeah.
Like, and it looked exactly.
www.kkk.
It looked like exactly what you thought it would look like. You know,
like
it's
a bunch
like
of inbred hillbillies made it. Like Dr. David Mitchell designed it. What if we found out he was like the Grand Wizard? And I've
oh
been
god,
going-
that would be so
I'd
upsetting.
be really upset.
It's good. You know what I will say? I typed in KKK website,
If I
and I'm
see a
really glad
if
that
I see a Klansman with a long braided belt,
you'll
know.
you'll know.
I'm like, I know it's him. I know it's him, and I'm going to turn him in. I'll turn you in, Doctor.
Yeah, you're going down, Grand Wizard,
this has gone too
motherfucker.
far. Like, he's a bad guy, but he's not that. He's a
fucking,
bad doctor.
We're just fucking
I know. I
around.
feel. I mean, like,
you know
accusing
what?
someone
Though?
of being of a hate crime.
He is not a member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Or is he? Rand Paul.
But you know what's good? I typed in KKK website on Google, and it's
On
none
Randy's
of them
Google.
are. Yeah, he's fucked. You're a racist. But nothing's showing up. It's all like it's good.
Good.
I'm glad that nothing's popping up. That it's
And
not.
I'm sure they're blocked, which is great.
Yeah, I hope so. But yeah, I mean, these websites, these old school websites with just strict. Everybody knows how I feel about fonts. Okay, I love fonts.
Yeah.
And I do not love Times New Roman. Times New Roman is what you use like when you're just starting out like a website and you don't know anything about the internet yet.
Well, it's yeah.
It's the worst.
And then I gotta say, Gallstones, worst pain I've ever been in, hands down.
Yeah.
Almost went to the ER a few times, so it's frustrating. And it's also weird because it's something that like no one feels sympathy at all for you unless they've gone through it. Like,
Yeah.
usually when you have gallbladder stones, they're like, "Yeah, no way, no, I do you." I'm like, "Hey, man, it hurts," but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying. Randy says, "Just get it out. It's irreversible." That's what I'm hearing. I kind of agree. There's part of me, though, I get on the Reddit threads, and they're like, you can actually do apple cider vinegar. You can dissolve your stones. You can reverse the trauma to your gallbladder. And, like,
If I could turn back time.
you know what'll save your gallbladder, dude? Indian Pale Ale.
Indian Pale Ale.
But you can't drink it. All right, you got to inject it into your veins. It gets into your gallbladder, okay? Then your gallbladder starts to party. Listen up a little bit. Those gallstones, you know what? They break apart. They break apart and they stop fighting their way into your bile ducts. A lot of people don't know that. But Indian Pale Ale can cure just about anything on earth.
It's organic.
It's organic. It's made by the Navajo Nation.
It's also gluten-free.
Yes. I don't even know what gluten is, but it ain't in there.
Mm-hmm. So Rafe's having gallbladder problems, and then a gal that I work with is also having gallbladder problems, and she's been like checking in, and she's a very dramatic woman, good person, but she's just out of her mind crazy, and she's like running around texting me every day like, what's going on with Rafe's gallbladder? He really needs to get that taken care of or else it's going to blow out. She always says blow out. It's like a word that she
like
uses
a doctor.
Constantly.
Like a country doctor would say.
Exactly.
You're going to blow out.
Be careful, you're going to blow out. God. But
Why are you sucking on your hands, doctor? Don't look at me.
His eyes are red.
Now I love him.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go to him again out of guilt. But anyway, go ahead.
Sure. So yesterday, Pam is talking to a customer, and like, I'm bartending. I have a full bar. She's talking to a customer, and she's just like, yeah.
Pam, like throwing bottles back and forth. Like
Oh
cocktail,
yeah, dude. We
bumping
toss
your butts
them.
together, Coyote Ugly, and
And we kiss.
She's like in the middle of a Coyote Ugly dance and has a gallbladder attack. It then just like farts right in a customer's face.
Oh
She's
man.
just like, ooh, you guys want to
Just hella poop. I do feel bad
right
for her
in
though
Wayne
because
Gretzky's face.
well, she's been in as much pain as you have been too. So she tells a customer yesterday, she's talking about, she's like, well, I don't want to have to get my gallbladder taken out, okay? And then she goes, I love my body parts. And yells that at the whole bar. We were fucking laughing so hard. It was the quote of the day.
I love. She's like,
I love my body parts.
she goes into the surgeon and she's like, all right, I know I have to get it taken out, but can I eat it like a placenta? Like, no, ma'am, you can't eat your gallbladder. She's like, it's mine.
I told her that I was like, if you can, why don't you get it and we'll put it in a jar and we'll hang it up here and be like, this is what a baby looks like if you have an abortion. We'll do that at the restaurant.
That's and I'll get it out. The thing is I'll get it out, but I've heard my brother had it out, Randy's had it out, and I've talked to a few people.
Yeah.
Everyone says, not that bad, but the recovery time is a few weeks, and I got a lot of travel coming up. I got to go to New York in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, baby. You're
So
going to
now-
New York for a Just for Laughs audition.
I am, which now that we'll have to scrub that out when I don't get it for the 15th time.
Yeah.
But
It's a big deal, though.
thank you. That's very sweet of you. But my big concern is because I didn't know it was going to take 2 weeks to get my blood work. I was going to try and get my gallbladder out like a week before I had to go to New York.
Yes.
Because online they're like, it's same day surgery, 3 to 7 day recovery. But everyone I talk to is like, no. When you get it out, your gallbladder doesn't digest food anymore, and your body has to adjust. And you could eat one bite of food and just immediately shit your pants or have a lot of immediate shit issues.
Sure. Blowing
And-
out,
yeah.
blowouts all over
And
town.
we've been to New York.
Yes.
And the last city on the planet you want to get caught with unpredictable bowels is the fucking Big Apple, because
You have to not drink or eat anything if you know you're going to
Yeah.
be walking for a while because,
there's
no bathrooms.
No one will let you use it. Starbucks in New York sells a diuretic. And then when you buy a cup of coffee and ask to use the bathroom, they look at you like you're a fucking asshole. They're just like, there's no public bathrooms. I'm like, you literally sell diarrhea in a cup. You sell a thing that makes everyone shit themselves. And I used to drink a lot of Diet Dew. Quit. Probably part of the gallbladder issue, to be honest. But we went to New York and it was like, McDonald's, they got the racket in New York because they'll let you use their bathroom if you buy something. And they do dollar iced teas. So I was paying $1 a piss in New York.
Great.
Which is
Worth
great.
it.
But like pissing in a New York McDonald's that serves 2 million people a day, tolerable. Having to shit in that bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Not on the top of my bucket list.
Oh, I bet it was like that toilet. Remember that time I went to the furniture store down the street from our
I
house?
was pissed all over it.
And I had to pee so bad, and there was just so much shit in that toilet
Yeah.
that it felt like a practical joke.
The best part is when the shit streaks are different colors, so you know that it's
Stop.
like not the same person's. So like someone shit hard enough to put streaks in the toilet, and then someone shit on top of their shit, and then like the streaks are like 4 or 5 different colors. What is this?
Randy got you an emergency unisex urinal tool,
Dude.
portable pee bottle for outdoor travel accessories. He just
Bro.
bought you one. Congratulations.
I tell you what, man. There's sometimes driving to gigs, I'll do that to myself. That's part of getting older too. I don't know if this happens to you, brother, but like I'll be driving and drinking coffee, and I'll hit an exit and be like, I can make it to the next exit. I feel a piss coming, but I can make it to. I know you've almost pissed yourself a million times on the road with me,
Yeah.
but then the next exit's like 40 miles, and
Yeah.
it gets to be.
Then you have to pull off the side of the road. I can't tell you how many
Yeah.
times I've done that.
I pissed in Nashville in the middle of standstill traffic. I just got out of my car, opened the door, and pissed right there in the middle.
And
of
you were
traffic.
like waving at the
There-
people
yeah, there
next
was
to
a-
you.
there
You're
was like a
like,
family-
hey, howdy,
Yeah.
how's everybody doing?
There was a family in a Winnebago, and I was in your car, and I opened my door and the back door to kind of pinch me in,
Sure.
so I could just turn my butt to the car beside me and just pissed right in the road like an animal. But I couldn't hold it. And
Well,
that
yeah.
happens. And if I had this device, that family would still be together. That family wouldn't have broken up. There was a family in a Winnebago that I'm pretty sure just all went their separate ways after I pissed in front of them.
Yeah, they like never went on vacation again. I love how they're trying to make this look sexy here. Like they're like, oh yeah,
You
look
ever
at this.
seen?
Look at this girl in her sexy dress, and she pulled it
It
all
looks,
the way
I thought she
up.
was putting something in her pussy.
Yeah, for sure. See, my
Have
problem
you
with
ever
this.
seen? They make like a fake golf club you can piss into for when you're on the golf course. It's like a golf club you keep in your bag, but it's like you screw the top off. It's got a little funnel, and you just like, oh god, you like piss into a hollow golf club.
No.
I swear to God,
Oh, dude, that's fucked up.
I know. A
What do
couple
I
guys
type
that
in?
have them. Just
Golf club, you
Golf-
can pee in.
golf club urinal. See what happens.
Golf club urinal.
What the fuck is that?
Eurocare.
I don't know. They also have the ones for women that are like, it's basically like so you can pee standing up. Have you seen those for like
Yeah.
camping? But I'm like, you still once you piss, there it is.
Look at the pictures they've got here.
Looks like he's lining up a shot, but he's really got his dick in the golf club, just pissing right out the
Oh
bottom of it.
my god.
Ah!
Oh hell yeah. I'm drinking a freaking
You know what they're
Indian
drinking?
pale ale.
Indian Pale Ale.
They're drinking some Indian pale ale.
Hey, you ever had too many Indian Pale Ales? You're out on the 14th green. There's no bathroom in sight. Don't worry. I got a product for you.
Why
It's
do
a golf
old
club that has a way oversized handle that doesn't look anything like a club you would actually hit with. Also, what if you got like a tuna can dick? How do you even use that?
What's a
Like,
tuna can dick?
It's just like fat and short, like a can of tuna.
Oh.
A Star-kissed
Are there
penis.
actually penises that are that large?
Star-kissed? You've
Like
never seen a
that?
Star-kissed dick before?
What's a star kit? Oh, star kiss.
Dolphin safe penis.
I
You've never seen
fucking
that
hate
before?
you. Why are all old men constantly with their mouths half open? Like, look at this guy. He's like,
That's how death gets in.
it's
Starts to
so
creep in.
bad.
Right by the time you're really old, it's like, Rich! That's what happened to Tony Alamo. It was like death was getting in his mouth.
I want to know why this is also one of
Look
the
how-
pictures.
It looks like he's playing a flute. Like he's getting ready to play the fucking penis club for her.
We're on the Amazon. We're on like the Amazon review for this thing. It's called a Euro Club.
Mhm.
And there's a photo of like an elderly couple, a man sitting between his wife's legs, and they're holding this Euro Club where he can like pee on the go on the golf course.
Yes.
And
Because nothing makes a wife more proud of her husband than watching him piss into a hollow tube like an animal in front of a bunch of other people.
oh, Danny, I'm so proud of you.
When you took over when I married you, my mom said it was a mistake, but now 50 years later, watching your prostate get drained into this giant hollow golf club, I know she was just being a fucking bitch.
I love it when you bring this thing home to me to clean up after a long day out with the boys.
That's the thing about it. It's like even the female one that's like a funnel that basically make you piss like a man. I forgot
Yeah.
what it's called.
It's
It's like it folds up. It's
Yeah.
like a silicone thing. But I'm like, once you piss in it once, it's contaminant. Like, where do you put it?
well, it's
Because
like
it's like you can put it away and store it. And I'm like, they're
It's like
not
these.
disposable.
no,
so-
you have to wash it out. When it's like when I had the Diva cup, when I tried that out instead of tampons or whatever,
Mhm.
I put that thing in my little cooter
Yeah,
and I had to
full of coffee.
you have to empty it out.
Hmm.
Where was I going to do that? I did it in the bathroom sink.
Yeah,
That's gross.
it is gross.
Like if I saw somebody doing that, I would be fucking pissed.
Yeah. Just
I'd be like, "You're
put
a
it in the
nasty
dishwasher.
ass bitch,
Put your Diva
dude."
cup in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
This top rack safe? I hope so.
I call the 1-800 line. Just want to make sure it's a top rack safe.
Look, my Diva cup has no spots.
Yeah, these are called the Shiwi.
Shiwi.
Mm-hmm.
Little known Indian tribe makes Indian pale ale is the Shiwi tribe of. They're in Oregon, I think, man.
Oh, the Shiwi.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
those-
know all about them.
Dale, you don't know anything about Native Americans. It's offensive when you say this stuff to us. And you know what? Quite frankly, you weren't even invited to my nephew's birthday party.
Well, I mean,
All right. I guess I know when I'm not wanted. Me and my Indian pale ale will be over at my house. Yeah, Dale, that's where we wanted you to be.
he
Wow.
he brings like a wolf dream catcher to the kid's birthday party for him. Oh boy,
Catchers.
fucking Dale.
It's like your genie light.
My genie light.
Yeah. Tina's car's broken down and
Sad.
her oil light came on and she said, whatever's wrong, the genie lamp came on.
Yeah, the little genie lamp.
The genie lamp. And I was like, you think you make a wish?
Yeah.
I wish my car was fixed.
I wish my fucking car would start.
Yeah.
That was very upsetting.
What color was the light, yellow or red?
Red, brother.
That's bad.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah. Are you fucking serious right now?
100% serious.
Okay, and that's all you're going to say to me?
Yeah.
I was about to Google it.
Oh,
Put
will
it-
you Google it for
Put
me?
in red oil.
Red oil light.
On Toyota Camry.
Toyota Camry.
Put the year of your car in. One of several things.
2011.
Yeah, we got it like that. Thanks for all the Patreon supporters keeping that 2011 Camry alive.
I'm really sad about it. I love my Camry, and if this thing fucking breaks down for real, I'm going to be devastated.
You got to do it,
I mean, it's getting like I'll be fucking sad.
dude.
Here it is. This is the genie light that came on.
Stop the vehicle immediately. You drove it home. Not only you drove it to the gramophone, then home. Damage
It said it indicates the engine oil pressure's too low. What does that mean?
that you're low on what? Did you check your oil?
Yeah, it looked like there was some in there.
Did you really?
I really did. I pulled out the dipstick and I licked
Was
it.
it low?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll find out later.
It's very upsetting. I love that Camry so much, and I would just hate to see it go.
Yeah.
I love that Randy goes, "Oh, was it red? Yeah,
Well, he's right.
that's
I mean,
bad."
Not good. Hopefully I'm hoping that it's an electrical thing and all your lights came on.
They didn't.
It was just the one.
Just a genie light.
That's not good. But the
Just
fact that your car wouldn't start is weird. That
Yeah,
sounded like
but isn't? I mean, I don't know.
maybe it also means alternator. Let's hope.
I'm not a mechanic, a doctor, or a veterinarian.
What do you think Libby's up to right now?
1:42 p.m. I'd say taking a nap.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm real proud of her for being out on the road. I'm glad,
Yeah.
I'm glad to be filling in for her for good reasons.
Mhm.
And I saw today someone asked Chelsea Lynn a question in her Instagram stories, and it was like, "Do you like circus peanuts? Do you know those?" But
Yeah,
not real,
yeah.
not real circus peanuts. Randy, do you know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, the candy, the
Yeah,
orange things.
orange
Yeah, those
ones.
things are
disgusting,
fucking
like
awesome.
50s, they're what?
Well, I used to love them when I was a kid. I
They're
haven't had
such a
one in
bad
probably
dude.
like 40 years.
Dude, that is an old man food, bro. That is like.
I'm not a spring chicken anymore.
Well, you
as
said
they
you ate them when you
say.
were a kid. Like you were abused.
I was.
There's
Thanks.
certain foods that are like old man foods where I'm like, my dad ate those they're orange, oversized marshmallow peanuts that don't taste like peanuts, oranges, or marshmallows. They essentially just taste like drywall. They're disgusting.
Dude, I don't think I've ever eaten
They're
one
chewy.
in my life.
They're the only thing you can still get at a gas station for like 12 cents, a whole bag of
Ugh,
them.
yuck.
My dad ate those. He ate sardines in a can.
Yeah.
He didn't have to. He ate like a hobo. It's like hobo food. He ate
Sick fuck.
Braunschweiger, Vienna sausages.
I like
Oh
Braunschweiger.
my God.
So
Pickle loaf.
I'm going to stop you right there in your tracks and let you know you're wrong about the
Pickle loaf.
Braunschweiger.
Though. Come on.
No, you look at pickle loaf
It's
and
disgusting.
it's like, it literally looks like, if a kid leaves
Was
a
in
piece
charge.
of bologna
Yeah,
in
it's
like
they had
their
a-
room and mold and stuff starts
Yes.
going at, that's what pickle loaf
It's
looks
like
like.
they had a focus group meeting and someone's like, look, I know people don't love bologna, but we're looking for ways to make it worse. What can we do? And some guy's like, what if you poked a bunch of holes in it and put unidentified peppers in those holes? And somebody's like, you nailed it. My dad ate that. And then like, dude, when you're a kid, we never had soda. We had to drink iced tea. We didn't even get Kool-Aid. It was
Yeah.
like white trash.
Which
but-
is super cheap. I don't know
super
why you
cheap,
wouldn't
but
get
we
it.
just couldn't. We would make iced tea, and my mom would put like 2 scoops of sugar in it, and we'd put it in the fridge, and that was what we drank all summer. And my dad, only time we get soda, he would get Squirt, which I like now as an adult. But when you're a kid, grapefruit flavored soda when you're a kid,
Yeah. Not good.
if you take a drink of grapefruit soda before the age of 10, you stop believing in Santa Claus. Like on the spot, you just get a job
For sure.
and you move out.
Yeah.
You
You're
move
like,
out. You live in a
well,
boxcar.
I have to leave my family.
Yeah,
This is it.
that's what happened.
What were you talking about? The circus peanuts thing, though, was just it
Someone
made
asked
you
her a
think about
question
that.
it, and it made me. It just popped into my head.
Yeah,
while
yeah,
we were
yeah.
looking stuff up because I was like, God,
Oh, they're nasty as fuck. I've never even eaten one, and I know it's nasty as fuck.
they just don't.
You take one look at there was this gas station that we would always like walk to when we were kids. Like that was our spot. We'd get like cowtails there,
Yeah.
candy, all sorts
Cowtails.
of shit.
root beer barrels. That's like, but that's like. Do you think you like the peanuts, Randy, or do you think it's a nostalgic thing?
I think I just remember liking them when I was a kid because I just liked candy, and
Yeah,
my great grandma used to always have them around.
that's what I exactly.
Yeah, you
Old
were
people
just
food.
Could be.
yep.
But I think that there's some truth to that. Like that's probably why. Who knows? Maybe that's why my dad was still
Is it sweet?
sort of. It's very bland and like they're not really. They're kind of hard when
It's
you
like
bite
the
into them.
candy cigarettes.
Yeah. But at least those like had like a candy cigarettes didn't taste terrible,
Yeah.
you know.
I love them. I'd win them out of the claw machine and be really happy. You'd get like a ton too, like one big
I
handful
eat
in the
2
claw
bags
machine.
a day. It's like a little kid's AA.
Yeah,
They're all
that's-
like,
I'm sitting next to like the
I got
Chucky.
hooked on the Tussin when I was 6, and they're like smoking candy cigarettes.
I'm sitting next to the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese, like, yeah, things have been tough.
He's like,
Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese.
I got drunk and killed a whole family.
I'm a drunk driver. Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese tries to eat the bottom of your feet. The animatronic one, and he's like,
Oh, man.
He starts to sound like the doctor. He starts to sound like my doctor because he's fried out from all the
Mr.
sweat
Country.
coming out of your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Tapped out.
Me, I just need to pee. I'm just kind of not feeling great today. Like
Oh.
I've got allergies. I guess I've never had them.
Mm.
Like I've never had them like this. This feels to the point where I was like, oh, my eyes. You know, like I saw the sun and I was like, ugh. But all I want to do is be in the sun. But today I just feel a little poopy.
Yeah.
So send me wishes, y'all, because I'm not sure if I'm going to make it through the week.
Pray for
Just
the Camry.
Send me, pray for, you know what? Fuck me. Don't pray for me. Pray for the
my
Camry.
gallstones.
Yeah, pray for the gallstones.
Let us pray for my gallstones. Toyota Camry 2011.
20,000.
Indian Pale Ale. Real libertarians. Not fake libertarians like Rand Paul was. Dream catchers. Let's pray for
pissing in a golf club.
Let's pray for faster rounds of golf for people with overactive bladders. Let's pray for road trips where women can just pee in the car.
Yeah.
And get their clit stimulated also. What
also
else?
get their stimulation. Boy, I will say that when we went,
Pray for flies, the flies that have the
Animal
wherewithal to get through medical school, dress up as a man in a lab coat with an oversized braided belt hanging down below his knees and give you no diagnosis, but at least referrals to get diagnosed.
At least he's got a really comfortable waiting room and unread magazines. So that's really all that you can truly hope for. So bow your head and send up a little prayer for that Toyota Camry. And just hope that it's just a little baby issue, not something that's life-threatening. You know, you always save for a rainy day, and you just never think the rainy day's actually going to come. And then the rainy day comes, and you spend all that money on circus peanuts and cocaine. What are you going to do?
Hollow out a peanut and snort cocaine through it.
Hollow out a peanut, make a bong out of it like an apple.
Prayers going up.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Well, I think this concludes today's episode.
Kind of a weird dismount.
It was kind of a weird dismount.
But you know what? I think the episode's jam-packed with some fun moments, so good time to drop off, hit next video or...
Yeah, just reflect on, we just had a nice reflecting ending to this, and we just kind of...
I feel like you bottomed out over there.
Like I all of a sudden turned into a little kid that was like, I'm tired.
My Benadryl kicked in.
Yeah, I was like, I'm tired. And I got to piss, and we all know. I've been doing pretty good, though. I haven't been pissing or shitting during episodes the last couple times. So
Yeah, you didn't pee this time.
Not once. Proud of myself.
How long did we go for?
An hour and 1 minute.
That's enough.
Yeah, it's more than enough.
That's a nice little...
You just always want it to, end in, a really cool, badass way.
Yeah, you want it to
And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you end it a little funky. But you know what we are going to get from Libby today is we're going to get her recording that says, and cut. So that's really great. You don't have
and cut.
That's it. I was really excited about that.
That's the end?
Well, she says that at the end of every episode.
And
cut. She does it every time. I love it. All right, y'all. Well, that was Rafe Williams, my boo-boo, my partner, the OG partner, joining me today on the Slop City podcast.
Thanks for having me.
I love you. Before we do this, you know what I was thinking about? I don't know why I started thinking about this today, but do you remember when we did the live episode at the Improv Shop?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been thinking about this for off and on for, I don't know, a couple years now, about how when you got on stage and we introduced you, I was like, oh, yeah, give me a kiss. And I was like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
What? Why did it was to signify hey, guys, this is actually my partner that we've talked about for years on this podcast.
Yeah.
But it was so out of character.
Yeah, it was weird.
For me.
Felt
I was thinking about it today.
Kind of
forced, fake,
non-consensual.
It felt non-consensual.
He forced a kiss on
Dude,
me. He forced a public kiss on me in a comedic forum, and I'm not gonna go to court.
No, you're not gonna report me.
I'm
but
not gonna Rand Paul you. Okay,
You're not gonna-
I'm a real libertarian. I got forced to do a public kiss, but you're a pretty gal. Made me look good. I look at it you know what? We got this coming. Men have that coming for years of abuse.
Sure.
So you forcing a kiss on me at a public comedy event before I sat down as the only male on the panel and got shit on by 3 women for half an hour? You know what? I deserve that.
Yeah.
I do.
I was just thinking about it today and honestly was embarrassed of myself. I was like, why did
really?
Why? I don't know. Because I was just it was so out of character and weird. It was why did I do that?
I don't know. Maybe just you love me, I guess.
I love you.
I'm not mad about it.
No, but it was very funny. All right, honeys. Well, we're gonna get out of here. We love y'all. And thanks for listening to the Slop City Podcast.
Oh, Slop City, bam a lamb. Oh, Slop City, ram a lamb. Slop City had a child, ram a lamb. Damn thing gone wild, ram a lamb. Oh, Rand Paul, ram a lamb. Oh, Rand Paul.
I was
Paul
like,
got
what?
beat,
You
but he
didn't
had
say.
headphones on.
He had sound eliminating
Rand
ear
Paul had on
muffs.
headphones. He was asleep. He had his feet duct taped together. He was swimming.
He accidentally superglued his hands together.
And he went flying 10 feet in the air.
What a pussy. All right, love y'all. Bye-bye.
Fuck Rand Paul.
And cut.
Ranch!